Now that we've done some of our general work on our AWS account, we're going to create a VPC. Now, what is a VPC? Well, VPC stands for Virtual Private Cloud. And essentially, that's your network up in the cloud. So when you create subnets and different parts of your network, that's all in your VPC. And this feature is actually free, but everything that you put inside of it, like your EC2 instances, those are obviously going to charge you. But again, VPC itself is free. All right, now we're going to create a VPC or a virtual private cloud. So we're going to go to services, and then we're going to go to networking, content delivery, and VPC. We're going to select the launch VPC wizard. And we're going to do this first option. So VPC with a single public subnet. You do have these other options that might come in handy in different situations. But for our purposes, we're just going to do this first option. So we'll hit select. And I'm just going to leave this CIDR block at the top here as is. VPC name, we'll do test VPC. And our public IPv4 CIDR notation is going to be /24. So 10.0.0, that's something. Availability zone. Doesn't really matter for us which one we're going to do. We'll just do this first one. That's fine. And then our subnet name. So public subnet. That's fine as well. So we'll go ahead and click Create VPC. All right, and we are successfully created. So we'll hit OK. There we are. Now we need to create and attach an internet gateway. So you'll see here on the left, we have internet gateways. We'll click that. And we do have one that was created, it looks like. So let's click on that. And let's look at some more of the details. So when we look at the actions, if this was not connected to our actual VPC, we could select attach to VPC, and then that would go ahead and attach it. Since that's already done, we don't have to actually go through this part, but it's good to know what to do in that case. If you didn't have any of them in here, you would do create internet gateway and go through that process. So next, we're going to create a custom route table. So we're going to click route tables on the left here. We'll make this a little bit bigger here. So you can see there's two different route tables currently attached to our VPC. So if we click create route table, we'll give this a name here. VPC, we want to assign it to our test VPC and create. Okay, so now we need to edit our routes. So let's click edit routes. And this first option is saying anything going to that local subnet. That's local, it's not going to go anywhere else outside of there. We'll click add route and we'll select the 0.0.0.0/0. So that is everything that is not this network here. And then where do we want to send it? Well, we want to send it to our internet gateway because we want to send the rest of that traffic out. And we'll select this because that's our internet gateway. And then we'll go ahead and hit save changes. So now we've added that routing rule. So again, anything that is not destined for our internal network, this 10.0.0.0/16, everything else is going to go through our internet gateway. Now we want to click the subnet associations here, and we'll click edit subnet associations. And we're going to click our public subnet here. All right, so now this routing table is associated with our public subnet that we have. All right, now we need to create a security group, which is kind of like a firewall rule. So again, on this same screen here on the left side, we have security groups. And we're going to click create security group. All right, we'll go ahead and give this a name. So security group. Allow SSH is what we're going to say here. We're going to select our VPC. So we're going to select our test VPC. And now we have these inbound rules. So let's hit add rule. And so what do we want to allow here? Well, we're going to go find SSH. And then we'll fill in the port and everything like that. And where are we going to allow it to come from? Well, in this specific instance, we're going to do from anywhere. Typically, you want to do my IP, and that will come directly from your IP address. If you're at home or any kind of consumer internet where the IP address will change, then you would have to come back in here and redo this if you were going to log in from a different IP address. If you're at a business, then it's going to be a static IP. But again, just for this situation, we're going to do from anywhere. And we'll give it a description. Right. And then we already have an outbound rule to allow all traffic to anywhere. Right now, we can actually leave that. And we'll hit create security group. As always, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my website at johngood.com for more training without advertisements, resume reviews, career advice, and consulting services. And I'll see you next time.